Yes, sir. Konnichiwa.
All right. Hello, folks. This is your host, Jesse Marlowe. I have a couple fellas on here looking for their first real ring. Um, Tyler Santi, fake champion last year, and Mr. Nathan Sabara, fake champion, Mickey Mouse champion a few years ago. How are you doing,
And we
gentlemen?
have someone who doesn't have a fake championship, can't even claim some sort of championship.
Yeah, soon, one day.
It's okay,
I
dude.
doubt it, but go
My
on.
championship is real. Is like I'm like the king of the north, bro. Like I was really king. So
Yeah, King of the North. Don't even get me started on Game of Thrones. That's a whole other thing. All right, boys. So you wanna let's kick things off between you two. You guys played each other. Quite a ass kicking, Tyler, eh?
Well, I like to think of it as more of like a lesson. Like I want to teach everyone at the beginning of the season that I'm going to win again. And I really knew in my heart that the Dallas defense was going to put up that 40-year. So really, you know, that wasn't surprising to me.
Yeah, yeah, that was crazy. You're let's see, Nathan. Who didn't play well for you? CeeDee
fucking
Lamb. Any
fucking
worries about CeeDee?
no. They were
No.
fucking destroying them. What the fuck? They didn't have to do anything.
You know what I will say though is the Steelers' offense at least doesn't look as good as I thought they'd be. Like Najee, I mean, might have been the Niners
Hey,
D, but
hey, Najee. Look, the individual stats: 6 carries, 31 yards. I'll take it. 5 yards per carry. You guys fucked them, and so they didn't give the ball to a running back at all. Like they only had 9 total carries in the game. Like what?
that's true.
I'd
Yeah,
also
I mean, we'll see.
I'd love to segue to this guy right here. Thank you, Nathan, for my goat. So I just want to thank you for another year of winning. Another man who
Tyler,
is above the rest. And he's
I'm
another
happy for you. I'm
Yeah.
happy for you. I had that guy for so many fucking years in fantasy. It's week 1. Give it till week 3. He's limping off the field with an ankle injury, and you're crying about how you don't have Elijah Mitchell. I'm sorry.
He's the only guy on the Niners who won't get hurt, and I solely believe it. Jesse can back me up on that.
Dude, that's kind of asking for a jinx though, to be quite honest.
I feel like you guys
You
should
know what I
both
was
stay.
thinking is end of the game when they kept on giving it to McCaffrey. I don't know, that was kind of spooky to me, even in garbage time. Those hits add up,
Yeah.
bro.
I think
It's
it
almost
might
as
come
bad
from
as keeping Danny Dimes in.
Daniel Jones, what a bum. We'll get to that later. Jesus. Yeah, that was a pretty good win for you, Tyler. We'll see. Fuck you. Fuck you. You
Fuck
fucking
you,
suck.
Tyler. Just wait.
I like to-
McCaffrey's hurt.
Well,
Kamara suspended. Dalvin Cook is going to be Brees Hall's fucking handcuff. That's it. Like,
yeah, Dalvin's done. Kamar's done. I think your team, like, honestly, this is your last year, Tyler, I think.
Are you gonna
'Cause
have a year?
Just take it easy there, yeah.
Sorry,
I mean, I don't
sorry.
know. I feel like your team's kind of getting
Sorry.
old. You know, Kelsey's showing signs. McCaffrey's getting old.
Mhm.
Dalvin's done. You have Jefferson, which is cool. I mean, Diggs.
Yeah,
I don't know how many years Diggs had. We'll see. But
that's okay. I'm building for now and the future, so I'll see you guys in another 2 years after this one.
okay, yeah. All right. So the second leading scorer was Ryan this week. He did have Dobbins get hurt though. That was a tough one.
Mhm. I'd like to
But you guys-
also add I beat everybody in points by about 40, so just like a cool
Dude,
Cowboys.
your defense and kicker dropped 57 combined. Shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out.
I knew they were going to. That's why
Oh
I played
my
them.
God.
my 3 best players combined for 58 points, and your defense and kicker combined for 57. Fuck
You're
my
absolutely, you're
life.
absolutely
Fuck
right.
my life. Like, what the
No.
fuck are you supposed to do with that?
You guys should have known.
Nah, you're a bum. You're a bum. Fuck you, Tyler.
Oh, I
Also,
also
I put up an absolute shitter, but our league is so shit. I was still like directly in the middle. Like, how the
Mhm.
fuck did I play this bad? And I was like ranked 6 out of 10. Like the rest
See,
of
how
you,
many points did you score?
88 or something. Like, it was a fucking shit game. Like, I no excuses. My team,
Yeah,
we need to be
can't
better.
relate.
We need to execute.
I'd also like to point out the fact that all these fuckers on the last podcast were shitting on my team. Oh, he's over the hump. He's over the hill. This guy's
Okay.
done this year. You all don't know shit about ball, and you know what? Fuck you.
I did. You know what? Dom told me, he said, "Oh, Nathan's team's he's falling off." I have one player that's a starter that's over 26. One.
don't
I have
get it.
three first-round
You did
picks
get
this year.
88 points though. Tony
That's
Pollard's
fair. It's a
days are
tough-
numbered.
How's Tony Pollard's days are numbered? He just started.
I just don't think he's got. I don't think he's got the sufficient dog. You know what I mean? He doesn't got that dog
What do
in him.
you mean?
He's
What
no
do you mean?
Jordan.
He's Eckler too. He's Eckler too.
Oh, that's a hot take.
He's
no
Eckler too.
He had a good game though. He had a good game. I don't know.
No, dude. No. I'm telling you, everyone is like under 26 except for Mark Andrews.
We'll
And
see.
Herbert's
Your
a 26-year-old. The rest of them are like
team's decent.
24.
Your team's decent.
And
Are
a
you guys-
3 first in the stack draft class.
Are you guys dropping any money on Justice Hill or Gus Edwards now that Dobbins out?
Why would I tell you that?
I mean, listen, that's the whole strategy. You could try to mislead the viewers if you're really. And this is coming late on waivers, anyways. I don't even know if anybody's going to see this.
I'm dropping $100 in Fab, and if you don't drop it enough, you're not getting.
No, I'm not doing Justice Hill or Gus Edwards. I don't think either of them are going to be good.
Literally, that offense has never held like a solid running back since Lamar Jackson got there. They have like stretches, but like they're never consistent because Lamar Jackson takes everything.
Yeah, I thought Dobbins would have been good, but yeah, that's tough. Achilles. Jeez.
Yeah, wait, what did he tear before? Didn't he tear ACL
His
before?
ACL, I think it was like ACL, MCL, like everything. He blew
Yeah.
everything.
I think career's probably done, huh?
Yeah, I would say he's kind of done.
I think he'll get like the Melvin Gordon treatment where he just signs like 1-year deals and just doesn't play for teams. I think that'll happen.
He'll be
Speaking
like
of torn Achilles, dude, you guys watch the fucking Jets Bills game? Holy
That's
shit!
depressing. That's actually depressing. That Jets defense is fucking insane.
No,
Also,
they were
Josh
rough.
Allen's
They were
trash, and I've stuck with this. Josh Allen is trash. I've been on it for years.
You're late to
I'm
the
back.
party.
I'm back. I'm
Oh,
back. Josh
dude.
Allen is trash. I've
He's
been
not
this since
trash.
rookie, most overrated quarterback. Sam Darnold's back.
rough.
We've all had mistakes.
Okay.
The number one, you thought McCaffrey was going to be injured the rest of his career. He's not. Josh Allen is also still the GOAT. We're going to keep this up. Brock Purdy is also the GOAT.
Yes.
And Jesse
Really? Wait till Sam Darnold leads you guys to the Super Bowl.
I hope that doesn't happen. I'll gouge my eyeballs out. Jesus Christ.
I will be hyped. I will be taking the biggest victory lap in history for no reason.
So, what do you guys think of Ryan's team? I mean, shit, he was the second highest scorer by a pretty decent margin, right? 40 by Tyreek. And Josh
say
Allen
so.
only had 9. I mean, it's not
Well,
bad.
40 from Tariq's not going to be consistent every week, unlike the Dallas defense. But I will say, I will say his team is solid. Like he's got a pretty well built team. Not to toot his horn or anything, but
Bijan, yeah, Bijan makes up for a lot of shortcomings.
I mean,
he's got
so
Kenneth
he
Walker.
loses Dobbins, so I guess he's got Kenneth Walker. Yeah, Pacheco. Yeah, his team's pretty good.
I'm not high on Pacheco, but I like Walker. We'll see, though. I think they're going to play Charbonnet more and more as the year goes on. You know, rookie first game.
I don't
I
know,
mean, dude,
man.
even Bijan
Kenneth Walker
only got
was
10
really
carries.
good last year.
Yeah, but I don't think any RB, I think it's more 50-50 split. I don't think any RB is getting that like workhorse load unless somebody gets hurt, you know?
Yeah. There's no Rashad Penny to get hurt, so
We'll see. Definitely a good team though. He's got a good squad.
yeah. I mean, it's solid. It's young. J.K. Dobbins just completely. I mean, like you said, like the career's probably over. So like that's a big hit long term. But I mean, you got Jerome Ford. You know,
Jerome Ford's a fucking bum. Do not utter that name in my presence ever again.
yeah.
No,
Also, I'd like
yeah.
to note on the fact that I love Dom and Ryan's belief in their analytics and their deep research, and then all of a sudden these rookies don't matter. So we're gonna see how far this gets.
Rookies don't matter. I don't know about rookies don't matter.
No, I'm not saying rookies don't matter, but the ones they're looking after are like nasty boys. Talking
Nasty
shit.
boys.
But yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see where people's teams fall in the next coming years.
Yeah,
and who's
how are
gonna-
we all feeling about the fact that Zay Flowers looked like the best rookie receiver this
Can I
Well, Zay
segue
Flowers
this?
does have the best offense and no Mark Andrews, so
They don't have the best offense, but he does have the best role in the offense.
I
Yeah.
mean,
The
I
Chargers
think they're
offense is
better.
definitely better than the Ravens offense.
Fair. Okay, fair. I'll give you that one.
But he's the third or fourth. Like Palmer's
I mean,
still ahead of
Vikings
Johnson.
offense though, with Addison, maybe.
Yeah.
Tyler,
Yeah,
you
fuck
have
you,
your hand
Tyler.
raised. You look like
Yes,
you're
sir. That's me.
impatient
My teacher and me did it. I was gonna segue this into a little category I made up today. It's called Cash or Trash, Rookie Edition.
Ooh,
So-
okay, I'm with it.
So I'm gonna list down players, and you're gonna tell me if these rookies you think they're trash, cash,
Fuck, I'm
and
lagging.
on a scale of 1 to 10, where would you rank them for rest of the season?
Wait, you gotta repeat that. I lagged.
You're good. So it's cash or trash, Rookie Edition. You're gonna tell me if this player's cash or trash, if their hype's just too overblown, and then you're gonna tell me on a scale from 1 to 10 where you think they're gonna finish in the season, like production wise.
All right,
So
go for it.
the first one we're going to do is Zay Flowers. He looked fast. He was the number one receiver for the Ravens this week. He had 10 targets, 9 receptions, and he had 78 yards. So first game out, what do you guys think?
I like him.
Yeah, play cash. Play
Yeah, I
cash.
think he's a good player. I think he'll probably finish like a low end wide receiver 2 this year.
Which is like an 8 on that scale, right? Like a low end wide receiver 2 as a rookie is like an 8.
Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, Garrett Wilson. I mean, shit, if Garrett Wilson finishes like a mid tier wide receiver 2, maybe wide receiver 3, like in the 30s, I'd say. Because I think once Andrews comes back, like he's not going to be getting all that work.
Yeah, maybe I'll go like I think like a solid rookie receiver is wide receiver 2, 3, right? Like that's a solid. So you're gonna say that's
Yeah.
a 7. That's like a high end 7. So yeah, I
Yeah.
would say like maybe a 7. 7 on
I
this.
would agree.
I'm also at a 7 or a 6. I think it could have been inflated because of the Mark Andrews absence, but he's still looking
Yeah.
good. He's clearly the one there. So, okay.
Yeah.
Anybody who thought, sorry, one more thing. Anybody who thought Odell Beckham would fucking do anything is a fool. Fool! I tell you, Odell Beckham's a bum.
He was worth the flyer. He was worth the third round, 6th pick.
I
I
can't believe the Ravens paid him how much money they did.
don't regret taking Odell with that pick. Like, who fucking cares?
Okay. Well, let's move on to like an obvious one, Bijan Robinson. He looked insane. He was probably worth the hype. He just finished with 10 rushes for 56 yards, 4 receptions for 27, and a TD. What are you guys thinking, like projection-wise? Could he finish the running back 1 this year?
No, I don't think he's
No.
going to be the RB1. Probably
An
low end
RB1?
for me.
I don't know. I mean, like, Jesse, I know you're a fucking Algier dick rider, but like, that looks like they like Algier. They had Cordero Patterson last year too. Like, they do kind of roll with like some type of committee there. There's a good chance. Like, this was a good game. Don't get me wrong, but the touchdown really propped it up, right? Like, this game without the touchdown, solid, not incredible. Efficiency was there though, but like from a fantasy perspective. So I think more like an RB2 as long as Algier's healthy. And then, I mean, I know Patterson's fucking old, but like they gave the guy the ball like a billion fucking times last year.
Yeah. I don't think I think they're gonna probably give him more touches as the year goes along, but like I do think that Algier is gonna stay in that like 10 to 15 carry range with maybe like 1 or 2 targets, whereas Bijan's gonna be like a little bit above, like 15 and all the catches, you know. Algier, bro. Oh my fucking god. Algier and Pierce, my team is coming together.
Yeah, I didn't know you were gonna get that Pierce trade. I'm not gonna lie, I'm fucking pissed. I tried to get Pierce for so fucking long. I would have traded at least that. Like,
I like him. I like Pierce.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think he's gonna finish high. I think what I want to bet against is rookies. That being said, in the last 10 years, there hasn't been a rookie that's finished. I think, or the percentage of rookies finishing top 5 is super low. So we just need to make that put that into account. Plus, the Falcons team, it's still building. They're not the best team, so I guess we'll move on to the next one. Is Jordan Addison. He had 6 targets, 4 receptions for 61 yards. 1 touchdown. I think he looked great as the 2 on the team, and he's on my team, so I'm really liking that. Cash or trash?
it's cash or trash. Like,
I think he's
I would
like
go- yeah, you go, Jesse.
I was gonna say he's like an IOU. He's not garbage. I think he'll probably have the most short-term success, but I mean, fuck, dude, Justin Jefferson, like, and TJ, you know what I mean? Like, he's in no world is he ever gonna be the one over Justin Jefferson, and I don't think Kirk Cousins is ever gonna be like a Joe Burrow or like Jalen Hurts, where he can support two top guys. Did Nathan leave us?
No, I'm still here. My shit is like tweaking. I think it's my internet. I don't know why. I got like the fucking 600 megs per second internet or 500, and it still sucks. So that's super great. And the router is right there.
That's tough.
I move it closer.
Yeah, I'm with Jesse though. IOU for this year. I mean, long term, he honestly could be good, like Anquan Bolden type. Like a second wide receiver on like the Cardinals back in the day. But from a fantasy perspective, like I'm not big on Hawkinson, hence why I traded Hawkinson for Mark Andrews. But still, I don't think he's going to be like a wide receiver 2. He'll probably be like a wide receiver 3, 4, which again is good. That's like a 6 or 5 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we'll agree to disagree anyway, guys. So I'll give it a 10. But let's move on to my final rookie we're going to talk about. This is the big name we saw during the week, and it was one of the kickoff games. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. He looked explosive. I'm not going to lie.
Dude, he looked fucking insane. And I don't know if that's just because I didn't watch Bijan a ton. Like, that game had all of my attention, but holy, like, that guy looks fast as hell, and he makes some insane cuts.
No, yeah. I was going to say with that, I do worry, and this is my take. I've said this since the beginning of the season. I think David Montgomery is going to be clearly a thorn in the side for the whole season. Like, for one, he had 21 carries. He scored one of the rushing touchdowns. I think he'll be used on the goal line more consistently. Gibbs is just a light player, and he hasn't been shown in college to really produce touchdowns, at least on the goal line. Plus, Montgomery just signed a 3-year, $18 million contract, and he's guaranteed $11 million this year. So they're going to use him, and they're going to run him into the ground. So I think it's going to hamper his upside, maybe making him like a RB2, probably at the best this year.
Yeah, I could see RB2. I do think he's going to get more work than he did the first game. I don't think it's going to be like a 20, what do you have, like 6 carries? 9 carries?
Yeah,
and I think he's a good enough player that as he gets used to the hits more, he'll be able to take the punishment. 7 carries, 42 yards. Yeah, I like Gibbs. I really like him long term. I think next year they're just gonna realize, okay, this guy's a stud. We have to just feed this man.
This year, Bijan or Gibbs? Who's scoring?
Oh, this year Bijan.
Bijan.
Oh, I think every year Bijan. Honestly, Bijan just looks. He's pretty sick.
Yeah, that one play with his reception, just completely making that dude whiff and going in, like, that was insane.
You're
But
not
Gibbs,
worried that team is so ass though? Like,
I mean, their offensive line is good though, and their offensive that's really. I mean, are they ass? Like, yeah, they don't throw the ball, but they might win that division. Like, honestly, so like they
I don't know,
obviously
dude, Tampa
they're
Bay,
not
the
throwing it.
defense is back.
I don't know if I'm a believer in the Bucks.
So what would you guys score him, cash or trash? And then what are you going to give him 1 out of 10 for the rest of the season?
I'd
Cash,
say cash.
9.
9.
I would go like a 7.5, 7.
I'm putting him at a 6. I'm just worried about Montgomery.
I'm less like concerned about Montgomery. I think Montgomery's like relatively old, played a lot of snaps. Not like relative, but you know what I mean? Like, he's played a lot in the NFL. Like, if Gibbs is looking like way more explosive, I do believe that team will shift. And like, but I don't know. They did feed Jamal Williams last year. Like,
They're
clearly they
not-
didn't give a shit about Swift.
Yeah, he's
Clearly.
gone.
Hated Swift.
Another undersized receiving back.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'll conclude cash or trash. Thanks, guys. I'll hand it back to you, Jesse.
Wow, great segment, Tyler. What a valuable addition. I think we're gonna keep that. Let's honestly go to another matchup between a couple shitters. Let's go William Kim and your brother Nick Sabara. 54 fucking points, bro. Holy shit.
I was on the phone with him before this. I was like, I don't know if that's in the running for the lowest score in our league history. We've had a couple 50 balls.
Ugh.
Like,
No, that's bad. That's bad. And I don't see it ever getting better for him. Daniel Jones fucking sucks. Cam Akers is only going to get worse. Kyle Pitts, 5.4 points. He should consider himself lucky that he got 5.4.
The thing is, Kyle Pitts, like when you're watching them, I'm like, holy shit, this guy's open like nonstop. But that offense cannot throw the fucking ball, nor do they want to.
Yeah, he only threw the ball 18 times. That's not it. That's not it, dude.
I'm trying to see. I know in Yahoo they had this where you could look at like the lowest score of all time in the league. So I'm trying to see if Sleeper has that, but I can't find it.
It has to be this one. Has anyone scored lower than 60 on most weeks?
I've scored a pretty low score one year.
I also scored like a 58 point when I didn't have McCaffrey or Saquon. Like when both of them were hurt that first year, I know for a fact I scored some
dude,
dog
it's tough.
shit.
It's tough when guys get hurt at the beginning of games. You just take that 0. Ugh, God.
Yeah.
So in terms of power rankings, is Nick's got to be at the bottom, right? Like
no,
he's gotta be.
I'm still putting Willie. I'm putting Willie at the bottom.
Really, dude? Willie just scored. I mean, Willie's got some players,
Oh,
Fucking
man.
Brock Purdy on his bench pisses me off. He should be starting. Pittman.
I mean,
you guys think Pittman's for real?
No. I think he'll be a consistent like 11-point receiver maybe.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not so sure. Anthony Richardson looked good though. Not gonna lie, he did look good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Willie scored 87 points, right? Like, but he got 28 from his defense and his kicker. Like, if you really break it down, my brother got 4. Their actual lineups that we all talk about all the time are not like they're not that significant different this week.
I mean, part of that is though that Willie has the Eagles defense. Like the Eagles defense is very sick. It's nice
that
having
is a good
defense you can just plug in and play like kind of whoever.
Yeah.
I'd also like to remind us, I'm very glad we kept these kickers and defenses in this year. Very important to fantasy as a whole, and I'm ready for round 2 next year when we keep them in. So
I agree. Honestly, I'm fully on board with that.
Yeah. Obviously, I'm on board.
I was salty because of Blair Walsh that one year, but the salt had dissipated.
I don't know. Okay, breaking down both their teams though, right? Like, Willie's got Mahomes. Like, Mahomes is like such a broken piece. Like, it's by far the best on either of these two teams. Chubb is, of course, really good, but he is getting up there. He's had a lot of carries. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's getting to that like 300 carry mark, right? Or not 300 carry, like the 3,000.
I think this will probably be his hit the peak for him. This will be his best year, and then he'll have a slow decline.
Yeah, 2 to 3 years. Probably in 2 to 3 years he'll be hurt. I don't know, Tyler. What do you think?
Oh, it's hard because the picks haven't been coming to either teams. They've been selling them away. They've been throwing them in the trash. They said fucking picks. I mean, I've been telling Nick and Willie for like the last couple of years to break it down, but everyone apparently thinks they can win it. So we'll see.
I mean, dude, because as long as shit happens, because he's got guys that like once Kyler comes back, Marquise Brown could really start picking it up. Is Michael Thomas a thing?
I think he'll be a 2. I think he'll be a good wide receiver 3, and then like he'll be the 2 on the team. So
I've tried to trade for Michael Thomas for years. He won't trade me, Michael Thomas.
Why do you actively want Michael Thomas? Like, let's be honest here.
I believe he was my favorite receiver.
I think he's a bum.
I don't know. Looking at my brother's team, I mean, he's got Chubb. Keenan Allen's fucking old, but he puts up points. I'm a big Terry McLaurin guy if they can get a fucking quarterback in there. And same thing with Pitts. I don't know. Nick has like a bunch of players that are like, oh, he could be really good, but their situation is shit. So
that means they'll be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fair. What do you think about Cook?
Who?
Cook. James Cook.
Oh, James Cook. He looked good. I liked him.
Yeah.
It was a tough defense against the Jets, but he looked good. I think his best case scenario is like a wide receiver 2. No, RB2.
I mean, Josh Allen looked like dog shit, and they were playing against the Jets, and he still managed to put up like an okay game. So,
Allen will be better. I think Allen will be better. Well, obviously, like no shit, but
yeah, Allen will be better. But I'm saying in the event that they're A, not playing the fucking Jets, and B, Allen is better, so the field gets opened up a little more. He has a good chance to actually have some solid production.
Yeah, you think I will say I do think the Allen like goal line carries are gonna kind of just eat into his overall upside and value, you know.
I don't know. They're gonna start leaning off of those the
Well,
more
because
like the more.
I feel like they always do this where they say, "Oh, we're gonna stop doing it and leading off of it," and they get into the season, they're like, "Oh, fuck, it's actually really good. Like we need to use that, you know." And then he starts doing it again. I feel like that always happens. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, or I like it could be a beginning of the year thing, right? Where they don't let Josh Allen do it, and then when it comes to playoffs, like big money time, we need to make playoffs, we need to make a push because the Dolphins, fuck the Dolphins, but offense looks insane.
Yeah.
They're going to need to push to get that division. So I could see the touchdowns for Cook. A, Damian Harris coming back, and B, Josh Allen just taking those towards the end of the year.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. You guys want to move on to my matchup that I lost by fucking 0.36 points?
That is so tough, dude. That is so fucking tough. That is maybe the worst loss we've had. Dom's loss on the garbage time sack might be worse than that.
That was
but
the funniest loss I've seen in my life. Like worse than my loss. Like so funny.
That was hilarious. It was on the last drive of the game. Yeah, that's funny. Now that's fucking Ryan's team now, right?
Yeah.
yeah. Or was
Shitter.
that when we were in redraft?
No, that was
Ah,
the like first or second year of Dynasty. I
No,
think.
first year of Dynasty, Dom bailed in the middle of the season. It was the last year of redraft.
Oh, you're right.
yeah, fuck you, Dom. Fucking L for that one, bitch.
Wow. Man, your profile picture, Jesse, really just encapsulates your soul on this game. I'm
Well,
talking.
I know I'm changing. Okay, fucking first of all, Chigonometry 101, bro. Chig. God, Ryan Tannehill disgusts me.
Yeah. I mean, dude, you got Stroud down there.
I mean, we'll see. I think Stroud will be all right, but I was honestly what I was disappointed in was Sam Howell and the Commanders. You know, especially against the Cardinals. I thought they'd be better.
Yeah, but this
So
whole
that
week
sucks.
was a bad quarterback week. You know, like not many
Yeah,
people succeeded.
What was the highest quarterback score of the week? It was not good, right? It was
it was
like,
Tua. It
Well,
was like
Tua
29.
was, yeah, pretty good.
oh, okay. But everyone else was like pretty much mid.
Yeah,
hmm Mid to like really bad. Like Joe Burrow and Josh Allen were pretty terrible. Dak was pretty bad. Hurst had like 12. Yeah.
Um,
So I got a question for you guys. What do you think of Justin Fields? Like, let's be
not a
honest here. I don't
believer.
think he's a good quarterback. I don't think he'll be a starter next year.
I don't think so either. I'm not a believer. Casey, say hi.
I guess
Okay,
No, I don't think so. I don't know. I guess, but they're not going. They seem like they're trying to win. They suck. Casey, what are you doing? They seem like they're trying to win, so they're probably not going to get the first pick. So that's no Caleb Williams. I mean, do they try to rush Justin Fields out? Just like drive him to get to the playoffs or something? Because the division should be open, but not really. The Packers are fuck them.
yeah. I don't know. I feel with Fields like he's one of those guys like you want to compare so much to Hurts, but it's like Hurts in college had like just better production passing. He was more competent in that regard. Like I think Fields, he's always been a project guy that we knew that coming out, and I think he's going to just have to progress. They're going to have to just force him to be a passer because this involvement, there's been zero to DJ Moore this last game. It was like ridiculously low. I don't know why they're not using the guy that just traded away like their first overall for that. So I'm not sure.
Wait, can I tell you guys about this trade Anthony offered me for Fields?
Yes.
let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Where the fuck did it go? I had it up. Anthony Yerscheider. He offered me Fields and a first for a second and Herbert, I think.
I mean, Fields and a first, because you have Lawrence. You have Lawrence, bro. So you could take the lottery ticket with Fields, and then whose first is it? Is it his?
Yeah, I think it was.
Oh,
Trash.
2024?
Yeah.
Wow, that's big money.
Anthony's?
I mean, I don't think Anthony's team is that good.
But he's not going to miss the playoffs. Like, he's not going to be. No, it was Fields and a first, yeah, for Herbert and a second. Like, fuck no.
Yeah.
like that gap is the gap between Herbert and Fields. Like, Herbert is like a 15-year starter. Like, I'm not going to trade for
I mean,
Fields.
it is also
three.
one QB though, and you do have Trevor Lawrence. You know, I don't know. I guess
Well, I
you
would
just
trade
don't
Trevor
really.
Lawrence. No, I wouldn't trade Trevor Lawrence not either. I also have 3 first-round picks this year. Like, I don't need another first-round pick.
You have 3 first-round picks this year? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Jeez, that's crazy.
Is one of those mine?
No, I traded yours for Ryan's, I think.
Oh, okay.
Or
Yeah.
no, I traded yours to Terrence, I think, and Mark Andrews trade. I don't know. I don't even know how I got all these picks. If I'm being honest. I opened it up the other day and I was like, when the fuck did I get 4 first-round picks or 3 first-round picks? Yeah, I have Nick Wands. I traded for whatever the Miami running back, and then Ryan's and mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nick Wands, suck. Please suck. I'm trying to get Marvin Harrison. Come on now.
Shit, you
Nick
got a
Wann's
dub
an
this
enigma
week.
to me. Like somehow his team every year like still does middle of the pack, even though you think it's about to just collapse on itself. So
Well, no, Brees Hall looks like he's still a stud. Like that was
Yeah,
a
he'll be
crazy game.
And Amon-Ra and Waddle. Like his 2 receivers,
Wow.
like he has that thing that like fantasy guys will talk about where it's like the weeks they're good, they just win. Like he just
Yeah.
wins the game. Like there's not really so he's always gonna have a decent record because there's just gonna be weeks where his big players score like 35 points and there's no way he's losing when they do that. So
Yeah, he's got Laporta too. His team's not bad. They're definitely worse teams than Nick. Other
Ooh.
Nick. Nick's
also
bars are
breaking
fucking
news
trash.
from the group chat right now. Parents said at Bowsy, Taco Bell got taquitos right now. So
dude,
just
I
be
don't
aware
eat
of that.
Taco Bell anymore.
I might have to go. Might have to go right now, Tyler. Meet me in Temecula. Let's go. Let's meet up and get Taco Bell in Temecula right now.
I tried them yesterday. They're pretty fire.
How
right.
close are you guys to each other?
Hour and a half.
Oh wow.
Like
Do
10
you guys
minutes.
have like sex and stuff?
We used to. You got a girlfriend corresponding in the fantasy chat.
Yeah, I said I couldn't have sex after winning the chip,
Damn,
so
that's
I'm
tough.
sold it for the rest of my life.
Yeah, we gonna talk about how Tyler has disappeared from the fantasy football chat. Is this on the discussion? We get like 1 message a week from
Oh,
Tyler.
has he? I don't know.
I'm gonna just break the fourth wall on
Let's
this, guys.
go. Your last message was let's go.
I know. So here's the issue. I'm doing my student teaching right now, so I'm working literally 7 to 3 every day, and then I get off and I go straight to class at 5 or work at 5 until 10.
Why don't you just tell Timmy to shut the fuck up while you watch some highlights? Okay, like you need to get these little kids film up there. You need to be like, I want you to break down what Burrow was thinking here. This is why he threw for 80 yards this week. Okay, this is no preseason action, not ready for game speed.
Yeah,
Okay?
I'll try to put that into my music lesson. Well, I'll do it.
No.
I've got an idea. I've got an idea for a lesson now. We're gonna do what are the melody lines and how do we got to break down all of the NFL networks songs. So whether it's
yeah, great reason to just watch football all day.
Mhm.
They could be like, Mr. Santi, why have we not done any teaching? I'm like, hey, shut up. It's 4th and 2. We got to see if they're gonna get this.
Do the kids respect you, Tyler?
Absolutely. I have a beard right now, Jesse, so I'm the man of this next classroom.
Oh,
It's
we're awesome beard bros, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Mine is faint.
Manliest men in this whole goddamn league.
Gotta grow that shit out.
Not
Okay,
just
last thing
I'm like
about
Terrence,
my
who
team.
looks like a woman.
Fucking Calvin Ridley. What do we think? It's been 2 fucking
you.
years since this guy played for me.
Fuck
2
you.
fucking years.
honestly,
Like,
I could trade him to me for like a second. He's not going to be good.
if Calvin Ridley ends up good, my McCaffrey trade goes down as the worst trade in this league history. So I need Calvin Ridley to suck.
No, dude. Oh, he's such a beast. Because my receivers now are AJ Brown, Christian Ayuk, and Calvin Ridley. That's.
Well, you just said Christian Ayuk, so
yeah, can I get
Christian
Brandon Ayuk from you
Brandon
then?
Ayuk,
If Christian
Brandon
Ayuk
Ayuk.
is the sick.
Fuck.
you have to trade him to me
My
now.
brain
You're a
is
fake
killing me. I'm
Niners
sick. I'm actually
Listen.
sick.
When Joey Bosa starts a race riot, and I mean Nick Bosa starts a race riot in the fucking locker room, Brandon Ayuk won't get any targets. All right, it's going only to McCaffrey. Bosa's out there playing tight end next to Kittle. Like, it's over. Shanahan's decided.
No McCaffrey.
Then McCaffrey gets hurt, and then they're forced to give it to Elijah Mitchell, and everyone's pissed.
Elijah Mitchell's good. It's just, McCaffrey's just a different animal. He's so fucking good.
Oh wait, hey,
shit.
I want to talk about the scheduling thing that they brought up last time. Our schedules are so horrible this year. Like, they're so unevenly matched.
I gotta see my schedule.
What my schedule is. Is it still based on like division type of things? Like, even though there aren't any divisions, like, how do you look at your?
Oh, maybe my schedule's not as bad. Maybe mine changed. I mean, I'm pretty sure I played Tyler and Anthony twice.
Let's look at my schedule.
How do you look at your schedule?
Yeah. But I guess I played Jesse and Dom twice. That's 4 wins.
Yeah, where are we looking for schedules here? Is that general?
You go to
I
your
just got a
team.
matchup. Click through it.
Oh, I was gonna say you go to the team and then instead of doing the arrows next to like week 2, you just click on week 2.
Oh, got it. Let me do that.
I have an Android though, so I'm better than you guys.
Well, regardless of my matchup, I should win. So let's see.
Oh, I played
Wait.
Nick Sabara twice. Let's go.
Week 1.
That's the matchup of the year. You guys are gonna play 3 times actually.
Yeah, I play fucking Tyler twice. Get ready for 2 L's, you little bitch.
Yes,
I play
sir.
I'm
you.
sorry.
I play you this week, Nathan. Oh, fuck up. Fucking A. You're about to. Oh no, that's Nick. Sorry. Oh no, that is you. Fuck you.
Yeah. So Tyler, give us a point spread. 20?
Point spread for what, next week or?
Me versus Jesse. What's the point spread? Come on.
Oh, Jesus. I'm going to say 15. We're going to say 15 points. Because I could see just AJ Brown having a big game or something. But
Oh no, I played Nick Wan. What the fuck? Why is it telling me I played you?
No, I play you. Oh no, I played Dom this week. I played
Oh,
Jesse.
I play you.
week
I
three.
play you week 3. That's
Yeah. Wait, okay. Seriously though, we talk about teams that are garbage. I know Dom's on his Philadelphia 76ers shit right now with follow the process, but like it's just Garrett Wilson and Tua.
No,
Like the
even
rest
Garrett
of this team
Wilson's
is
a bum
dog
now.
shit. I traded him Juju thinking like, or did I even trade him Juju? I think I did. Like thinking like I was gonna drop Juju and he started.
Oh, he started. I mean, he does have. Oh, he doesn't have anybody. Huh.
No, it's and like I like Samaje Perine, but like as the year goes on, Javonte's going to get healthier. He's going to get better. Jamal Williams like is going to be good for 5 games, 6 games, and it's probably going to fall off. DJ Moore is playing with Justin Fields, and we've already discussed that topic. So, Dom, your team is ass.
Yeah, Dom's team looks rough. I might put Dom second worst team behind, right in front of Nick Sabara.
Dude, I don't think my brother's team is worse than Dom's. I don't
Dude,
know.
he put up 54 points. Okay, like let's fucking. Be
Okay,
fair.
but you did too. Everyone's put up those games. I'm just saying, like, I don't think it is that bad. There's some decent players on this team compared to Dom has 2 good players, I guess. So I don't know.
What other matchups have we not hit right now?
I think we got all the matchups.
Did
We
we?
did Willie Nick. We did me. Bowsy.
No, we didn't talk about. Well, I guess we didn't talk about Terrence's team. We didn't talk about.
Let's talk about Terrence's team.
Yeah.
I actually think his team is pretty good. Like, it's good for this year for sure. I don't know. Mike Will is going to get hurt and miss 5 games, so that's a thing.
So Devontae Adams versus Jacoby Myers. Let's discuss. Is there anything to that?
I'll tell you right now. It's because fucking Jimmy Garoppolo can't throw the ball more than 5
Dude,
yards down.
he literally won, you pussy. Oh my god.
And I'd like to say it's not because of him. Fuck him.
Dude, okay, you're a fucking hater. Let the world now the world will see your hate. It'll be documented.
Go Brock Purdy.
He's sick.
Yeah, he's sick.
Terrence's team is really top heavy though.
Yeah. One injury, it's done.
I don't think so. I mean, Eckler and Henry, that's a nice.
If Dobbs looks this good again, 22 touchdowns, only 26 yards with 2 touchdowns.
I've heard though that Romeo Dobbs is having a really nice camp.
He looks good.
You know
Yeah. Also, Lamar's not going to play this shit again. Like, come on.
Yeah. I'm really hyped on his Kadarius Toney, so that'll be. If he can catch a couple more of those, he's in business.
Okay, wait. So the definitive ranking right now for the year right now, after week 1. I mean, Tyler, you just put up 162 and crushed me, so you have to be first.
You're welcome, guys.
Ryan is going to be 2.
Yeah.
Anthony or Terrence?
I think Terrence. I'd put Terrence 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I might put Ant there at 3.
I mean, maybe.
Dude,
it's close. It's close.
Ant's team is weird. Terrence has a bunch of like big name older guys that will like. I don't know. I'm probably gonna put Anthony there. It's just if Terrence has one large injury, there's a good chance Terrence's team can really fall hard.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fair.
Anthony's got a bit more depth, not much. You know, for as many, like we're only a 10-team league, we should have way more depth than we do in this league, except for you, Tyler. Except for you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
it's tough. It's tough out here.
ooh, I
Hey,
have
man.
one more. I have one more segment if you guys will indulge me.
All right, let's go.
All right, this one's called Roller Coaster Ride. So, what player do you think is going to have the biggest boom and bust potential all year? So, for me, I'm thinking honestly, Kadarius Toney. I think although he looks like complete shit last week and it dropped 3 passes, I think he might be able to earn it back, and I think he might still be the one. Will it matter with Kelsey? No, but he always ends up having some big boom play of like 60 for a tud and maybe like a couple more receiving. So that's who I'm going with.
Oh,
Jesse, you got anyone off the top of your
something?
head?
Well, so the person that immediately came to mind for me was Jalen Waddle. I think just because Tyreek is such a monster, and it looks like Tua is actually like spreading it around a little bit more. I think Jalen Waddle will have weeks like, this week he wasn't bad. He put up like 10. I think he could have even worse weeks, honestly, like 5 to 8 range. But then obviously he's gonna have those weeks where he just like drops 30 plus 40. He rips off like 2 or 3 big catches. So yeah, that's my boomer bust guy. Is Jalen Waddle.
I don't think so. Waddle for me wouldn't qualify because I think Waddle's bad games are still going to be like not startable, but like if you had him in your starting lineup, you just kind of go like, all right, like that's a tough game.
Yeah, I think his
Fair.
floor is 9 points a game.
Yeah.
You think that's
Kadarius,
score? Okay.
Kadarius Toney, I mean, technically boomer bust. I don't know how many booms he's going to have though.
We'll see.
Like you know what I mean?
No,
like
Tony is all busts. That was a terrible thing, Tyler.
Hey man, look, I just wanted to talk about Kadarius Toney and being shitty. Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're
I
welcome.
mean, I'm thinking someone on the Jet. Like, Garrett Wilson could be a crazy boomer bust, right? Because that team is not going to be able to throw the fucking ball. But there's going to be games where he's going to score. Like, his booms might not be crazy, but he's going to have, like, bad busts.
I think so,
like,
too.
there are going to be games where he gets 1 point. And there are going to be games when he's 25 because he got 2 touchdowns and 80 yards.
You think he's going to be able to get those, like, big weeks? Because unless the Jets changed their play calling, it didn't look like they really trusted Zach Wilson to, like, make a throw, So I don't know going forward if there's even going to be able to throw the ball. Kind of be like the Falcons, where they just don't throw the ball enough for him to go off.
There's no one else to throw to, though. Like, you know what I mean? Even with, okay, let's say they throw the ball 20 times a game or 18 times a game or whatever the Falcons did. I mean, 10 to 15 of those are going to him. So there are going to be games where he puts up numbers.
Fair.
And this is the end of the boom bust segment.
Oh,
yeah, sorry I didn't come up with any
Tyler.
segments, guys.
No, it was good. It was good.
We could talk about
No,
the Chargers choke of the week being
the
Chargers.
The weekly Chargers choke.
The weekly Chargers choke, yeah. Letting Tyreek Hill get a over the middle, huge play, and then that fade with like the most perfect pass I've ever seen someone throw on a fade to someone who is that small. Like, how is Tyreek Hill that small and that pass was that perfect? Like, that was crazy.
Yeah,
like,
can we say I'm starting to question Herbert being that guy? Like, to be honest, like he can't clutch up, and that's the issue. Like he's shown a lot of flashes, but the consistency is just not there. So
I feel like he has tried to force the clutch and can't. Like, there's just not enough. Like, I mean, okay. For instance, the last drive of the game where he had like 1 minute and 9 seconds left and 2 timeouts. I mean, he got sacked twice and got an intentional grounding because he was immediately hit, like within a second.
And whose fault is that?
And they scored 34. I don't. What else do you want from the guy?
I think Tyler brings up a fair point with the consistency. I would probably agree on that, but I do think Herbert is that guy. Like, I think Herbert's a dog. You know what I thought was really dumb and was like classic Chargers was if you saw at the end of the first half, I think it was J.C. Jackson had the stupidest pass interference I've ever seen. Like,
no, dude.
The clock was at 0 and they get a field goal off of that. It was like,
dude,
oh my god.
What are we doing? Like, this is J.C. Jackson's like a fucking all-pro. We signed him to this fat-ass deal. Like, oh my god, he's going to be so great. Sucks for 2 games, gets hurt for the rest of the season. Comes back this year. It's like, okay, had a rough start to the year, but he's got a year under the playbook or whatever. and he's just getting fucking torched. I get it's Tyreek Hill, and like the coaches were clearly kind of putting him on an island for a good portion of the game because he kept getting burnt. But like, my guy, come on.
I think it stems though from more of the Dolphins being so good. Like I think McDaniel is literally becoming one of the best offensive minds I think that we're going to see, and for the coming years. Like don't get me wrong, like Andy Reid, there's some other guys, but like I think he's coming into his own. And with these playmakers and Tua developing, and their defense like building, I think it's going to be a pretty big. They're going to take this division like within the next year or two.
I think that for redraft, Tua is going to be like a really good value come year end. Like he'll be up there with the like Mahomes in terms of points per game, just because, like you said, Tyler, about the offense and yeah, what do you have like 470 yards yesterday, something like that.
Ridiculous amount of yards. Like he was just darting it up all the field. Also, doesn't help that Tyreek Hill was open over and over and over again.
Well, they can't guard him.
Yeah. No, he's crazy. He's so sick.
It's not like the fucking Dolphins can get any running, which is like normally our biggest fucking weakness. The Chargers, they get run all over. I mean, I don't know. Put some more men out there. Like, shit. If the Dolphins make the Dolphins beat you in the run, right? Like, why not? Why?
Yeah,
Tua's not going to run. Tua's going to get a concussion if he has to do a read option. So,
yeah. So if we're on regular NFL, so Niners are best team in the league right now, right?
Absolutely, yes, sir.
Yeah.
And I'd like to point out the fact that this last week, all these shiders said Niners were overrated. They're a trash team. They're on the decline. I'd say fuck
that
you.
was a pretty stupid take. I will admit that one was like, why are the Niners overrated or on the decline? Like, what about them?
Absolutely, we just paid the best defensive player in the league. Maybe a little bit much, but he deserves it.
You got to pay him that to keep him. Yeah, Nick Bosa, bro.
I thought he's offensive. Didn't he rush the Capitol?
Be that as it may, he was acquitted by Jeremy Spears.
He was acquitted.
They were all supremacists, but totally fine.
That sounds pretty offensive to me, dude. I don't know. I guess he became a defendant, so.
It was cool to see. It was cool to see Brock Purdy still a stud. Like he looked.
I like
so
Brock
good.
Purdy, dude.
He looked so good. It was great to see.
Yeah, he's so humble. He's such a good man.
Type of guy who wants your daughter to date.
He's probably got a huge cock, so that's all.
Savvy,
big Brock,
athletic.
Brock, as they say. So
he's a hard worker.
I mean, did they finally change y'all's field, or are you guys just gonna keep getting hurt every single year? They make any changes to that?
No, dude. Fuck you. First of all.
Yeah.
Second of all, Brock is sick.
Yeah, we even added spikes to the field now, so that way our players can fall on softer turf than what they fell on last year.
Like what? It's just so bad, dude. Like everyone gets hurt there. Don't get me wrong, the Chargers also get hurt a lot. That's just because of the Chargers. That's like curse. Like that's just what is required of the franchise. When you sign there, you sign a little bit more money because you know you're probably going to get hurt, so you make sure that's guaranteed.
Yeah. So can I ask you guys, who are your Super Bowl picks? I want to know. I heard Jess's a little bit last week, but he can go over it again. I just want to hear like what you guys are thinking.
So I think I forget what mine was preseason, but after 1 week, I think it's going to be a rematch of the Super Bowl from a few years ago, Niners Chiefs. Yeah.
Tyler, you can go.
Okay, I'm still thinking over it a little bit. I'm going to be honest, but obviously Niners. I'm thinking the Eagles took a step back this year. I mean, either like obviously defensively, and then they've got that whole line. I would also say that like honestly, yeah, Cowboys are kind of frauds every year, so F them. So yeah, Niners. I'm going to take NFC. AFC. This gets a little debatable, but safety probably goes Chiefs or. Maybe dark horse Dolphins. Honestly, I see them looking pretty unstoppable offensively, and the defense is, they're getting healthier. So, I mean, we'll see if they can squeak in and beat some big names. Or obviously, so I'll say to be hot takey, Dolphins, Niners, Super Bowl.
You think Dolphins are winning that division?
I think they are. Yeah.
Ooh, okay. How about you, man?
Chargers. Chargers are going.
F you.
I got paid. They're going. They're going.
Yeah.
Chargers or Dolphins. I don't. They look to be the best after the first week. They have a shitload of talent. Both of those teams do. I don't love the Chiefs. They didn't beat Detroit. I understand Kadarius Toney dropped everything out of his hands, but their receivers are legitimately horrible. And I have Travis Kelce in like 2 fantasy leagues, so this hurts me. But like, they're saying that knee injury is like much worse. I mean, he already had knee injuries like back in college, and they're talking about like there's some issue with the way the cartilage is in the knee. Could be scar tissue stuff. That knee injury could be way worse. I mean, like I get it's the Lions. The Lions are decent, whatever. But like, I don't really believe in the Chiefs. I'm looking at the rest of the AFC, like they are pretty shit all across the board. The Bengals will probably get good towards the end of the year, but who knows? I mean, Cleveland is good, but I mean, they might just massage their way out of the playoffs. So, like, I just don't. It's Chargers or Dolphins. I'm gonna ride with that. I don't give a fuck. I want the Chargers to go, obviously, but I actually really like the Dolphins too. And then from the NFC. I'm not going to take the Cowboys fucking destroying the Giants as some big news thing. Like, they've done that, like, last 8 years in a row. So, and they're frauds, like you guys say. I mean, they could be their year, but, like, man. You guys are good. I just don't ever trust you guys are going to be healthy. Like, I just don't trust that's going to happen. So, the Eagles?
Oh, Eagles. Fuck you.
They're still good. I'll give the Eagles that. But
they're still good. Like, I don't know. It's
Any
no one out of the
concerns
North.
with their game against the Patriots?
No, actually, the Patriots aren't as bad as everyone thinks they are. The Patriots are solid. They actually have an offensive coordinator this year. The fact that they were even like half decent with Matt Patricia being their offensive coordinator last year and running Bailey Zappi and Mac Jones out under Matt Patricia, it's not like they had a all-pro like a Pro Bowl quarterback out there with the shit coordinator. They had 2 young quarterbacks who aren't very good, and they still had a decent record. So I actually don't think they're as bad as people think. Yeah, no, not really any concern.
So I was going to ask you guys, what team this year do you think in our league has the chance, like a shitter team, has the chance to go all the way? I'm talking bottom 4 team. Who has a shot at the gold? And Jesse, I know what you're about to say, so let's be a little more humble here, as Brock Purdy would want us to be.
And so it's or just to clarify, Jesse, Willie, Nick, Dom.
Yes. So none. Okay, great.
Hold
Whoa,
on.
let the
No,
man
give
speak.
me.
Let the man speak.
That's shitter segment. No, go ahead. Sorry.
Willie's got Mahomes, bro. I'm going Willie. I don't know. Dom's team is literal garbage fire. Jesse, your quarterbacks are just ass. Like,
Dude, I have Kyler coming back this year, bro. Come on.
Dude, Kyler's going to sit out. They're going to trade him, and they're drafting Caleb Williams. Everyone knows it. It's the worst kept secret in the NFL, to quote every fucking TV personality of all time, because they can't come up with new fucking phrases. The worst kept secret. Yeah, like the rest of your team's okay, but like no, Kyler's not coming back for you.
Receivers in the league, bro. Maybe save Tyler, but I behind Tyler's best receivers in the league.
No, Nick Wan.
No, dude.
I don't think Nick qualifies. Well, I guess he's a bottom 5, so yeah, I would say probably Nick Wan too. But
you said bottom 5. Well, no, Nick Wan I would choose over that, but like,
yeah,
bottom 4, Willie.
Well, I'm sorry. Did you say Nick Wan's bottom 4? Is your brother above him or below him?
No, Nick Wan is bottom 5.
Okay, yeah, I'd agree. Yeah, so all you guys with your shitter teams, just know, I hate it every year. I get shit on. I realize this. I get to finally do my little victory lap here. Let me grab something. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, guys, the connection's breaking up.
Let me end the call. Oh, Jesus.
So yeah, this little ditty here. If you zoom in, my name's on there now. It's right there. It was a 14-0 season. 1 undefeated. We're not going to worry about Damar Hamlin. He should have died that game. We all know it. So, not in a bad way. Just like
I'm gonna send this to your employer, bro.
So, what I will say is to all of you who ever doubted me, all my haters, all the people who voted against me for this game decision at the finals, go fuck yourselves. Thank you.
Tyler, how are you feeling about Madison?
I think he's going to be RB1 this year, and no, I'm just kidding. He'll be fine.
Do you think McCaffrey makes it to when Kamara gets back? And do you think Kamara is good once he gets back?
I don't. In my head, I just need Kamara to be a low end 2, and I just can squeak through the year. And like Madison will be a low end 2, high end 3. So if I can just get production, that's kind of all I care about, and I'll let the rest of them carry.
5 minutes.
How you feel about? Yeah, how you feel about DK?
I like him. I think it's more of the. I'm not worried about like. I don't think Jackson Smith-Njigba is making that leap this year. I think Tyler Lockett's over the hill a little bit. He's still going to produce, but like not as much.
Didn't he get hurt?
Yeah, he had a concussion, so.
Oh, nice.
He'll be out for a week. So I
scramble his brains, bro.
will be fine.
Okay. So
But, yeah,
you never asked me my opinion on which shitter is going to win the league. Let me just give my stage here for my team. So here's my persuasive essay on my team.
Mm-hmm.
I have the potential to have 3 top 15 receivers. Let's be honest here. AJ Brown, Calvin Ridley, and Christian Ayuk. Ayuk was 15 last year. Ridley could be top 10. Let's be honest here. Ridley looked really good. AJ Brown, we all know, is that guy.
Don't mean to interrupt you. Hold on. Let me just put something up on the screen. Wow, 1 second.
Don't whip your dick out, please.
No, it's okay. Oh, so what I'm wearing, what you just said is all cap. Go on, go back.
3 top 15 is fucking gnarly.
I mean, I already have AJ Brown. That's 1. Ayuk was number 15 last year. That's 2 already. Then you throw Ridley in there? Like, I think so. Why not?
I don't hate your team.
George Kittle is a stud. He will win the East. End speech.
End speech.
Okay, fine. I guess we're saying has the possibility. Like, yeah, if you can figure out how to get a quarterback off the waiver wire or trade for one.
Hey, buddy,
Like
I've been trying to trade for Purdy. Oh, yeah, Dak Prescott. Yeah, yeah, he must have went off this past week. How many points did this guy get?
Hey, Trevor Lawrence sitting right here, buddy.
I don't want Trevor Lawrence. No. Because you're asking for A.J. Brown. I'm not giving you A.J. Brown, bro.
I might do it without AJ Brown. I'm all in on George Pickens, and I will ride that till the fucking death. And I do not give a shit.
I mean, okay, this could be a pod first for 3 minutes. So no, trade discussions are for offline. Any waiver pickups you guys want to highlight? Because this will probably come out after waivers are processed. Actually, no, I think it'll come out tonight. You could try to mislead the rest of the league. We'll
already asked this, buddy. I'm picking up Baker Mayfield ASAP, $100.
No. Is Kyron Williams real? I dropped that guy right before the game started.
I doubt it, dude. I doubt it. I mean, it's 15 attempts for 52 yards. Stat plant, 3.4. They're going to be down the whole year. I will say, dude, Stafford looked good. Like, Stafford looked really good.
Yeah. I don't know. I think he's going to be – I don't think the Rams' run game, ever since Todd Gurley, it's just not really like a productive backfield, Like,
what do you mean Darrell Henderson was sick?
What's that?
Darrell Henderson was sick. What are you talking about?
Sorry, besides the GOAT, Darnell Anderson. Besides him, yeah, I just don't see them really. I guess CJ, but like, okay, besides those GOATs, these guys aren't getting it done. Waiver wire, I think.
Puka Nacua?
Hey, don't be exposing those.
I got all my money on that.
15
all my
targets.
money on that.
He had a lot of targets.
Akers had 22 attempts for 29 yards.
Puka Nacua is a rookie, too. Might just blow all my money on him. Might just blow my whole
but like,
on him.
Van Jefferson's still there. Cooper Kupp's still there. I have $70 fat.
Did you just put Van Jefferson in the same sentence as Cooper Kupp? Tyler, roast this man.
Let me find a good thing for this.
Tutu Atwell, he's still there. Tutu Atwell. Hey Tyler, I'll trade you a third.
We have under a minute, boys. Just oh my god. Okay, fuck. I'm glad we're in this. This is
my outfit. I'm called the Butt Pirate, and I raped Nathan's team this week. So I just wanted to reiterate on that.
Whoa, no.